Am I the a-hole for telling my mother that she made her bed? Now she has to lay in it because she is upset that our relationship has changed. 2 years ago, my mother started dating a man, despite expressing our reluctance to meet him because she was serial dating. We did not want to get attached. They forced the situation, making my sisters and me uncomfortable. Shortly after, he began staying over regularly. My mother's personality changed significantly after meeting him, e.g. he would make disgusting comments about my mother in front of us and she would just laugh. About a year ago, they came home after a date and I, busy with a timed online university assignment, just shouted hello from my desk. 20 minutes later, with not a word to me or my sister, I heard the outside gate slam and them leaving just as I finished my assignment. I went out to check what was happening, but they were already gone. 10 minutes after they left, me and my sister received a horrible voice message where my mother accused us of being disrespectful and ungrateful and how we do not want her to be happy. She also accused us of not greeting either of them when they came inside. But we both did. She left for a week and a half, leaving us with 4 days worth of food in the freezer and no money for electricity or any way to get my sister to school during this week, and also no return date. She wanted us to apologise for being brats and not greeting them before she would consider coming back. When we finally talked, she insisted that we were disrespectful for not dropping everything and meeting them at the front door to greet them when they came back, and also that neither of us greeted them in any form not true, because I did and I heard my sister greet them as well. They are the ones who did not respond. The house was small, so it is improbable that they didn't hear us. Mind you that this subject was never broached previous to this incident, and in all the years my mother never required us to greet her at the door like a butler. The power was running low as well as the food. So we bit the bullet and apologised, even though we clearly weren't guilty of what she was accusing us of. My sister was still in high school, and I was a first-year uni student, so neither of us had the financial capacity to keep a household running. During this talk, I informed her that our relationship would never be the same. Recently, my mother questioned why our relationship remains distant. I reminded her that I warned her about the lasting impact of our argument. Trust in her as a reliable parent was shattered, and I couldn't simply forget the 2 weeks she abandoned us based on false accusations. While she urged me to move on, I emphasised that she created this distance, and I couldn't force a connection that no longer existed. She is calling me an arsehole for holding this over her head. She says that she's still my mother and deserves forgiveness, but despite her being my mother, I believe the trust has been irreparably damaged. She has given me no indication that she has changed. So am I the asshole for what I said?